be. One of my mom's favorites. She used to love it. The song. Of glory, of pain and glory. I'm gonna rinse it off. Okay, that's it. Sort of like layer it. Some garlic. Just a couple of red pepper flakes. Just a couple. Green Goddess. Green seasoning. Total seasonings. I'm going to do it twice, so I'm not doing a whole lot. In there. This is bacon grease. Even though we have the ham hock in there, this is the bacon grease. Sometimes more is better. In this case, more is better. I'm going to let it cook down just for a little bit, just to give me some more room to put the rest in. and warm without you holding my hand. Flavor, baking grease. Don't want to waste it. And again, some garlic. And of course, if you don't like these, the way I'm seasoning these, just season the way you like. But if you trust me, you do it just like this. Just a little spicy, and I don't like real spicy food. Green seasoning blend. Total seasonings. That's enough. That's enough. I'm gonna add the red and green bell peppers and the rest of these onions. Okay. It's boiling like really hard, so I'm going to turn it down to about halfway. And you know cabbage doesn't take long. It's up to you. If you like it like a little crunchy, don't cook it very long. If not, just go ahead and cook it till it melts in your mouth. So I'm going to spatchcock this chicken. And let's just take the back out, that's all. Let me see, I want to hold it first. See that there? Can't even walk without holding your hand. So I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna clean that out and let me go ahead and do it. And put it in the freezer for some chicken broth or whatever I choose to use it for. But don't throw it away, okay? Let me get this bag. Put it in the freezer. I've already washed it. I'm not going to wash it again. I gave it a good old bath. So it's good. Like this. I want to lay flatter. Like that. Already cut it some fierce. But it's okay. So I'm going to season the inside and then I'm going to... Let me dry this off, excuse me. Could have cut it better, but hey, when you bite into it, you won't know the difference. You won't know the difference. have some sweet potatoes in the oven, bacon. I was planning on making a sweet potato pie because I don't want them to go bad. We'll see how that goes.
Lemon pepper. Excuse me. Come on, a little more. Open it up some more. That's better.
This is called kicking chicken. Finger licking. Let's get some of that on there. Should have shucked that up. So Mrs. Dash, the original, no salt. Oh, oh, that came out heavy. And a few more things, we're almost there. I'm breathing hard, forgive me. Roast chicken, Kinders. Peace. This onion powder is crazy. I'm gonna put it in my hand. I don't know why they put such big holes. Have you ever noticed? In the onion powder. And a little paprika. Some melted butter. I'm just going to put a little under that. So we're going to put it on the front. I'm on the top, whatever you want to call it. Oh, let me get my rack. We're going to do the same thing to this side. I'm just going to tuck these wings. If you don't, the ends will burn. No. Put my butter on it. This is all for this chicken, so it doesn't matter that I'm sticking my hand in there again and again. Again and again. I can be real silly, y'all, but it's okay. Laugh, be happy. Enjoy life, okay? You ain't never too cold or too old or too whatever to laugh and have a good time. Always. As often as you possibly can. Enjoy life. Put some more in there. Because of course I can't use it for anything else, right? I'm not going to. I think I'm going to poke it a little bit so that that butter can go down in. The chicken, okay? You want the butter to go down in the breast. And some of the juice is going to come out, but that'll be fine. Just don't make too many holes, okay? That should do it. And this is the roast chicken. Same thing I put on the other side. See how this is onion powder. Paprika. Kicking chicken, finger licking. Some of that. Dash, original. They just changed names. Remember, it used to be Mrs. Dash. Most definitely. And I'm going to take some foil and tin it. Put it in the oven. And let it go. It's probably going to be about an hour or more. Because I like to cook it pretty slow. Because I just tin it like that. We're going into the oven. Okay, I'll turn my cabbage off. It's been about 35 minutes or so. I think this is ready. Let me taste a little bit. Yep, that's plenty right there. Okay, let's make some cornbread. I have 3 eggs here. Beat them up really nicely. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of sour cream in. And you can make cornbread 99 ways. This is just one of them. Okay? Mix that. Have a little bit of sugar, just a little bit. That's about a tablespoon. Let's put that up there. Gonna do a pinch of salt, just a pinch, like that. And I have 3/4 of a cup of melted butter. I didn't even take the tag off there. Oh well, I did wash it, okay? I did, I promise I did. And I have, this is a cup of milk. Let's get it on in there. You know what, I'm just gonna put half in for now. And add the rest in if I need to. Okay, here I have 3 cups of self-rising cornmeal mix. And that just has everything in it. You don't have to add no baking soda, baking powder, all of that, salt. Everything is in there, okay? Let me get the bigger stove. My cast iron pan is, I rubbed it with some butter Crisco, and it's in the oven, getting scorching hot. Let's get that in there. See that? You have everything already mixed. You don't have to stir your brains out trying to get it all together. Every time I make cornbread, I think about the movie Life. And you know what I'm about to say, right? You gonna eat your cornbread? That movie, I laughed at that movie every time I watched it, and I've seen it so many times. I haven't seen it lately though, so maybe that would be a good thing to do this weekend. I mean, you know, while we're in the weekend. Let's get this mixed together. Oh shoot. Yeah, we're gonna put the rest of the milk in now. In the comments below, let me know what you're cooking this Sunday, and if we cook any 2 things alike, or what you would do different. You know, if you love the video and you're gonna try everything, or if you don't like it, you're gonna try all these things, let me know in the comment below. Okay, and while you're just here watching, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and if you have, thank you so much. Go ahead and subscribe, and like I said, give me a comment and tap that bell so that you'll be notified every time I do a video. And there's already so many videos there for you to watch if you're not a regular. So just go in and check it out. It would be greatly appreciated. Don't cost a dime. Don't cost you nothing. Remember that? Take a chance and you know, don't cost you nothing. If you like it, come back for more. That would be a good intro. Nothing. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm playing around here. But you see? Perfect. Perfect. This pan's hot. Just like we want it. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of excuse me, cornmeal mix, so we can make it extra crunchy at the bottom. You see it cooking? I don't know if you can see it bubbling, but it is. That ought to do it. in the oven. It's already nice and hot at 350. Already? Ooh, it's heavy. Hold on. I have 2 cups of water in here, and we're making some yellow rice, and we're going the easy route today, okay? And this is about a tablespoon of butter I'm putting in, or so, about a tablespoon and a half. Let's melt this right quick. We're gonna bring this to a boil, and we're gonna add our bag. The butter's melted. Let's put the rice in. We're gonna bring it to a boil. Then we're gonna cover it and turn it down low, very low. Let it take its time. And then check on it, you know, every few minutes, 5 minutes or so. And when all the water's gone, then it's done. Turn it off because you don't want it to get gummy, okay? See how it's boiling like that? I'm about to cover it, and I'm going to turn it down to, I'm turning it down to low, like less than 1. Cornbread is ready. I'm going to put a little butter on top, and that's it for that. And our rice is ready. Almost let it cook a tad bit too long. Just want to do something stupid. Run down the sides. Got plenty of butter in it, but we're just putting some butter on top of it, okay? Okay. You can't eat like this all the time. But Sunday we're eating like this. I'm gonna throw this butter in here. What I'm gonna do with that cornbread here. Sprinkle dink. You know I do sprinkle dinks, right? Sprinkle dink of sugar. That's it. I'm about to put this into a storage container. Okay, this is store-bought, I'm sorry, crust. And you see I poked the holes in it. And just put it in a pie dish. I'm going to put it into the oven for about 11 to 12 minutes so that we can cook the crust, because if you've never been into somebody's pie and it was not done, then you don't want to do yours like that. That's not good at all. Our chicken is ready. I've let that cook for a couple hours. It's crisp and it's ready to be eaten. These are my 2 potatoes that I baked. This is a small one and a larger one. And I like to bake them and keep them in their skin because it holds that potato flavor. When you cut them up and boil them, which if that's your thing, that's your thing. It boils the flavor out too. So we're just gonna get these all peeled up, okay? "11 minutes. It's gonna sit there. It's ready. Peel my potatoes, and I'm gonna put them in my Vitamix. And I like to put them in there because it mixes it really, mixes it smooth, and I don't have to worry about the strings because it cuts them up really well. Open out a little bit. I have the 3 eggs. 3. I'm gonna mix them right quick and then put it in. I have to do a lot of mixing. Baby. Hold on, y'all. Let me take care of this. I'm gonna put in this stick of butter. Get in there. Yeah. Butter tastes delicious. Let's just hit this a couple times. Come on. I have a couple cups of white sugar and then about a half cup, give or take a little bit, of brown sugar. I'm just gonna get this mixed up a little bit. So I'm gonna get this in here. This sugar in here. This is a sweet one, huh? Yep, it is. That's why it's called sweet potato pie. Gonna add some pet milk. It feels like it was about a half a can. I got everything over here. That's why I'm kind of like walking back and forth. Low lemon juice. I don't want to get any seeds in there. You can go and top it up like really well. I have gotten super slow in this kitchen. Super slow. Please be patient with me. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of a lemon juice in here. Some cinnamon, of course. About a teaspoon. If we need more later, we'll add more. Let's get some nutmeg in there. And this here, you know, or if you don't use much. It's super strong unless you really love nutmeg. And this is about, might be still a little too much, a half a teaspoon. And we have some vanilla extract. Hold on a sec. I could have used my own, but let's see. Let's try a capful. We'll taste it later. I'm getting clumsy. I must be tired. About to get that mixed up. Use a spatula. Where's my here it is. It smells wonderful. Let me help it out a little bit. A little bit more. Yeah, this is just the way I like it. I'm gonna taste it. I know it has raw onions in there, but it's okay. Gotta taste yours. That is delicious. Delicious. But I'm only making one pie. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bag this up and put it in the freezer. And I'm gonna make another one next week. I was gonna make two, but I ain't feeling it right now. Just pour this. I want you to see how it is. See how smooth it is. You don't have to worry about any strings, because it takes care of all of that. Almost. Oh. I accidentally turned it off. But here we go. We're going to put this in the oven and we're gonna let it cook in between 50 minutes and an hour, and you know the difference. But if your crust starts to get darker than you like it, just take a piece of foil and tint it, because you don't want to lay it on it and sort of stand over it, and it'll kind of protect your crust and keep it from getting so dark. It'll help anyway.